Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, welcome again in Pakistan International School Taif Virtual Learning System Session 2020. This is English for Grade 7, Guided English. Today's lecture number 20. We were on chapter number 14, The Little Woman. Alhamdulillah, we have done the reading and explanation section. Now, today, inshallah, we'll complete the exercise. I'm your teacher Adnan Sabir Mirza. Let's continue with the exercise of chapter number 14, The Little Woman. Comprehension and vocabulary. Now, students, I will read the question answers. These are 10 question answers. So I will read them from the screen. I hope you can see it. And what you will do, you will do all the exercises, write full questions and full answers in your copies, notebooks, and learn it also. All the exercise. Okay. So the purpose of the reading is to do the exercise, and exercises are important for the examination point of view. So let's get started. Number one, in what season of the year did this part of the story take place? It was October, with days growing short and cold. It is the first sentence of the story. Number two, she signed her name firmly. What does this tell us about Joe? Number two, Joe signed her name because she was proud of her work. Number three, after checking through her story, she sat looking at it silently. Why? What do you imagine she was thinking? She was gathering her courage to do something special with the story. Now, students, you will what you will do? You will write question number one and then write answer number one. Because this was the scanning from the book, so I could not do that. But you will make your notes like this. Number four, how many times did Joe reach the foot of the stairs? Four times. She walked away three times before going up. Number five, why did she not go up the stair first time? Number five, Joe was unsure and nervous about what she was about to do. Number six, where did Laurie think that Joe had gone? Laurie thought Joe had been to the dentist. Number seven, why did he think this? There were two reasons. Laurie thought that Joe was visiting a dentist because, firstly, there was a dentist clinic in the building that Joe was going to, and secondly, the expression on Joe's face was one of fear, anxiety, and uncertainty. 8. Why do you think Joe was not pleased to see Laurie? Joe was not pleased to see Laurie because she wanted to keep her intention of getting the stories published a secret. He wanted to keep it a secret because she was afraid. She told uh, she told Laurie that if the story is not published or printed, she will not be shocked. When Joe said that Two, that she wanted to have out. What did she mean? And what did Laurie think she meant? Uh, Joe meant that she wanted two stories to be published. Laurie thought she wanted two teeth to be extracted. So this was a funny moment. Number 10. This passage tells us a good deal about Joe. Read through the passage again and look for anything that shows that the what sort of person Joe was. So here is the little description of Joe as well. Joe was a careful writer who edited her work before giving it to the printers. Now, students, this is a very good habit to edit your work when you are sitting in the test, when you are doing your homework, when you are in the exam. Uh, do the reading before submitting your work. That is the editing. When you change your work, when you improve, this is called the editing, and this that is a very good habit. She wrote well as the printers did include her story in the newspaper, and her sister and Laurie thought so too. She was also a decisive girl who acted on her own and so was not afraid of going to the dentist by herself. An independent minded girl, Jo hoped to earn her own living and help her family too. So this was comprehension question and answer exercise. So let's move to the next exercise, that is language structure. Language structure. The present perfect, simple, and continuous tenses. Present perfect, simple, and continuous. I, we, you, they, and plural. I, we, you, they, plural, have been sitting here practicing watching since yesterday for 2 hours. So in the present perfect tense and the present uh, continuous, we use uh, have been and has been. And since and for, the use of since and for. Since is used when we know the starting time and we don't know the ending time. And for is used when we know the exact amount of time, like 2 hours, 2 months, 2 years, 2 seconds. There are two families, I, we, you, they, and plurals, and he, she, it, or singulars. I, we, you, they use have, I have, we have, they have, you have, and he, she, it has, he has, she has, Mr. Nazir has. Okay, so have and has, you have to make it clear. Like he has been sitting here since Wednesday. He has been sitting here for 2 hours. This is the present perfect continuous tense. It is used for an action that began in the past and is still going on. Present perfect continuous. I have been waiting for 2 hours and I am still waiting. Compare the present perfect. I have waited for 2 hours and I am not going to wait any longer. Means the action is not continued. We have finished waiting. Exercise A. Add either present perfect or present perfect continuous tense for the verb in brackets. Here is the number one. In the bracket is rain. It dash for 1 hour and I hope that it stops now. Rain. Number two, I will read the sentences, forget about the handwriting. Actually, I have taken this from an old book which was not in a good condition, this exercise, but I have given the answers. I can give you the answers. Now you will make complete sentences like this. Number one, it. Now you see number one in the answer. It has been raining for 1 hour, and I hope it has. I hope that it stops soon. Number two, I have read this book twice, and I shall not read it again. Okay. Number three, they have been working at all day, semicolon, yani full stop and comma. I hope they will finish soon. Number four, they have finished now and they are just going home. Number five, number five, she has not been studying English very long. She has only just started. Number six, I have have done. I have done everything you told me to do. There is nothing else that I can do. Number seven, I have been trying to solve this problem for half an hour, but I haven't succeeded yet. Number eight, I have done my best. I have done my best and I cannot do any more. Number nine, we have finished 8 sentences now. Number 10, we have been doing this exercise for 10 minutes. It is time we stop. It is time we stop. This sentence is, I think, stopped is not right. It should have been stopped. It is time we stop. Okay. Anyhow, but you have to be careful in writing because there is pen writing and the answers are here. If you have your book, you will get the clear idea. Otherwise, if you concentrate, you will understand what is written. Now, next exercise, since and for. Yes. I have waited for 2 hours. I have been waiting for 2 hours. I have waited since 1 o'clock. I have been waiting since 1 o'clock. We use for when we mean a period of time for one day, for a week, for 2 years. Sometimes for is left out. I have waited 2 hours. We use since when we mention a particular time, since 1 o'clock, since yesterday, since last year. Exercise B. Add since or for to these sentences. I have not seen you dash 2 years. Number one, for. Now I will read the sentences and the key is there. I will read the full sentence. Number 2, she has not been here since Tuesday. Number 3, my father has not had a holiday for a year. Number 4, we have not had an English lessons for 3 days. Number 5, he has not been home since the end of March. Number 6, our dog has been lost for 3 weeks. 7, he has not smiled for 30 years. 8, she has nothing to eat since 6 o'clock this morning. Number 9, the school has been closed for 3 weeks. Number 10, I have not been to Japan since I was a boy. So this is the also exercise B for since and for. Now exercise C. Yes. Add either the present perfect or the present perfect continuous tense of the verb given in brackets. Number 1, I dash here for 2.5 hours. Sit. I have sat here for 2.5 hours, or I have been sitting here for 2.5. Have been sitting is present perfect continuous and present perfect have sat. Number 2, he has talked to us for 3/4 of an hour, or he has been talking. Number 3, she has been away from school since the end of last April. Because there is a since, so it is present perfect continuous. There is no other choice. Number 4, the hen has not laid an egg since last January. The hen has not been laying eggs since last January. Number 5, she has not spoken to me for 4 days. She has not been she has not been speaking to me for 4 days. Students, in number 3, there can be the second choice also. Okay. Number 6, this bus has been late every day for a week. Number 7, I have been wanting to talk to you for some time. Number 8, ah, there are you. We have been looking for you for half an hour. 9, I have not moved from here since 6 o'clock. I have not been moving since 6 o'clock. Number 10, we have worked for a long time. We have been working for a long time. Now, punctuation, contractions. In speech, we shorten contract many words by leaving out letters. When writing spoken words, we show that letters have been left out by placing an apostrophe in their places. I am. He is his. You are your. We are we're. They are there. Not note. Sometimes more than one letter is left out, but usually only one apostrophe is used. For example, I will not, I won't. A. Exercise A. Write out these contractions in full. For example, we have. We are, number one, we are. Two, I am. They are. I cannot. She is. Six, they will not. Seven, you shall not. He has not. We have not. They could not. She must not. We need not. I should not. Please do not. Exercise B. Write the shortened form of she has not, she hasn't, we haven't, you can't, they can't, you are, they haven't, he couldn't, he's, you mustn't, they needn't, he wouldn't, they don't. So I've given you the answer. Now you will write the question and answer. You can write them in the columns and write the question in the left side and the answers in the right. But you have to complete it. Everything is important. Useful words and phrases in and un. These two prefixes are often used to mean not. Unarmed, unkind, undoubtedly, unguarded, unmistakable, and inexperienced, inhuman, injustice, incredible, indirect. Actually, we use each of the words and sentences of your use your dictionary if necessary. So I have made the sentences. The unarmed men were mistakenly shot at and injured by the police. The unkind lady starved her pet cat to death. 3. Undoubtedly, the answer to this question will be very long. Number 4. The men left the vault unguarded just one night, and that is when the burglar took everything away. Number 5. There were unmistakable marks of a dog's paws on our new furniture. 6. The inexperienced mountaineer could not go beyond the first base camp. His inhuman attitude towards the employees led to a rebellion. 8. The laws of the land ensured that injustice is minimized. Number 9. The story about the sighting of a goose, which the newspaper reported, was incredible. Number 10. An indirect attack on the country sparked a war. So, dear students, this is the end of the exercise. So, that's all for today. And inshallah, see you in the next lesson. So, stay home, stay safe, take care of yourself, take care of your near and dear ones. Goodbye, best of luck. Assalamu alaikum.